Welcome to Simply Cooking with Jed. Today with me, Brian Goosen. Brian Goosen is a trout farmer, local trout farmer from Otterville. Now, did everybody know that we can get trout, fresh trout, 12 months a year? Right?
Yeah, that you can.
Yeah?
That
Okay.
You can.
So what do we have to do? Just call you up and
You just call the farm and you can order trout. It doesn't matter if you want one or you want many. The only thing I won't sell is half a trout.
Okay, so you actually fillet everything and
Yes, I can. If the people would like them clean, I can clean them for them.
can we get a whole trout?
Yeah, you can buy it in the round and you can clean it at home if you like.
All right. So right now you're going to show us how to fillet a trout. These trouts were alive just a few seconds ago.
Yeah, not too long ago they were
I
swimming.
think it's still alive.
Well, no, I hope not.
All right, let's see what you can do with the whole trout. And Brian is going to pick up a trout.
That's what they look like.
Beautiful trout. I think it's still alive. Look at that.
No. I think he's not.
Okay, and Brian is going to fillet this in less than 30 seconds.
Well, no, maybe I should explain how to do it though.
Sure, go for it. Yeah.
Usually I just slit it up from the back end upward.
This is going to get dirty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I go around the gill cover like that, and then I turn my knife, and you want to move along the backbone. Take it right to the back.
I think it's still alive. Look at
No,
this.
he's
It's
not.
just jumping.
And then you've got a fillet there. And then you just
All right.
flip it over, and then you do the other side.
What if I want to eat the head?
Well, you could. A lot of people take the head and the carcass, and they make soup from it.
All right. So can we do? So if I don't want the skin, then we can.
Oh, the skin will come off fairly easy. Next, what I do is I take the ribs out. And what I didn't do with that is I draw a line across where the ribs start, and then just go underneath the skin and the ribs, and you take that out.
Awesome! Look at that.
And then
So you get
pull
all the
that
bones
forward.
out.
And then you take out that
Sweet.
back fin like so. Then if you want
That's
to,
the belly. That's the good part.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get the skin off, you just put your knife at the back there and just start slitting towards the front like this.
Okay. While Brian is continuing to fillet this, we'll go to commercial, and we'll be right back. You're watching Simply Cooking with Jed. Welcome back to Simply Cooking with Jed. Thank you, Brian Goosen, the trout farmer, a local trout farmer from Otterville. And here's a beautiful fillet that he has done earlier. And welcome to the show, Patrick Hersey, chef, and then Nate Honeyford, and he is actually one of my co-op students before. And today we're going to prepare trout in parchment paper. Fancy name is?
En papillote.
En papillote. Oh,
Yes.
oui, oui.
Yeah, oui, that's right.
This is Simply Cooking with Jed, not fancy cooking with
That's
Jed.
right, yeah.
All right, so you're going to do some trout.
Yeah, I just want to say that.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, great. The
Yeah.
trout looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So this should be real easy. So
we got
Nathan's
some
gonna help me.
tomatoes
We've got
here.
some potatoes here.
Potatoes,
They've been
tomatoes.
cooked, so we've got some
Yeah.
nice fingerlings, some different vegetables. The beauty of this dish is you can use whatever vegetables you want. You just want to cut them nice and small so they cook fast.
All right. So
Sorry, yeah.
the parchment paper.
Yeah.
Parchment is a special paper lined with silicone, and when you wrap it up, it keeps all the heat inside, and that will speed up the cooking, and the steam inside will actually literally steam the fish, correct?
That's right, yeah, and quite often people get it mixed up with wax paper, and you want to be
It's
careful there
not
because
wax
it's not the
paper.
same.
It's not
and
wax
the nice
paper.
thing about parchment is you can put it in the oven and it'll cook. It shouldn't burn or anything like that.
I love parchment paper. You
Yeah.
can use it for baking. You can use it for anything.
Yeah.
And it saves a pan. You don't have to dirty your pan.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Awesome,
It's a cook's best friend.
Yes,
it really
it is,
is,
yeah.
and it saved
Oh,
me many
dishwasher
times.
best friend,
The
yeah.
dishwasher, that's right. Yeah. So what I did, Jed, is I took a whole piece of parchment paper and I cut it kind of like a heart shape, and
All
it's
right.
like being in art class. You know,
Okay.
it's kind of fun too.
Great one,
And
okay.
yeah, so that's how we get it ready. Nathan's just cutting up some vegetables. So we got some leeks, some carrots. We got some lemon, some potatoes. Once your parchment's ready, we can kind of get everything put together. So I'm just going to set this over here for now. We'll cut our fish. Yeah, and so we've got some beautiful trout here. And I usually do 2 pieces at a time. I'll cut it on a bit of an angle, and I'll just kind of overlap it where it's thin here by the belly so that it cooks up nice and even.
Awesome,
So
look at
that's the portion. Nice thing about this dish, you know, we're getting close to barbecue season.
Yes.
You can wrap it in tin foil. You could barbecue it. Do some outdoor cooking. That's one of the nice things about this dish. So we just lay our trout inside the paper, and then you just start adding the rest of your ingredients.
All right.
I'll just wipe my hands maybe here, and then
Okay, right here.
Okay, great, thank you. And we'll start adding our leeks.
There's salt and pepper here.
Great.
So.
So the leeks were washed beforehand, and then we just cut them nice and small. We've got some sliced fingerling potatoes. It's kind of a meal all in one package, right? We'll give it a little bit of
So
seasoning.
while you're doing that, what's Nate doing here? Nate,
I'm
Julian.
julienne some carrots, so they cook nice and fast in the parchment.
So julienne is a technical term for cutting into like matchsticks.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So you're learning a lot in the culinary program.
Yeah. They taught me a lot.
Yeah.
All the practical courses are very useful, I guess.
I see that you're cutting better than I used to. You don't see bandages on your hands anymore.
No, I haven't cut myself at all. Yeah.
All right. So there's some tarragon there, some fresh tarragon.
Yeah.
Look at that fancy.
Yeah, you know,
arrangement there. So you're wrapping it up and then put everything in there, wrap up the paper, put it in the oven, and then you can serve on the parchment paper.
Yeah, you serve it right in, and that's the nice thing about it. It's part of the presentation of this dish.
Nice.
You could just cut a little wedge of lemon, please, Nathan. That'd be great. You can bring it to the table, bring your scissors, cut it open, and you get the beautiful steam, the aroma from the fish, and just eat it right out of the paper.
And how high is the oven? 450?
The oven's set at 450 degrees.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to Sears, we'll have this beautiful kitchen set here, and Ella Lumber for building the countertop.
Yeah, so I'm just going to wrap it up. And you don't have to take too much time. You just want to make sure you get a good tight seal. That's the most important thing.
Right.
10 minutes.
Okay, while Chef Hersey is putting that in the oven, we'll be right back after the commercial break. Welcome back to Simply Cooking with Jed. With me, Patrick and Nate. Today, while we put the trout in there, trout is almost ready to go, so we're going to make a salad, a warm salad to go with it. What is it called?
Well, this is a warm salad with asparagus, artichoke, and mushrooms and goat cheese.
All right, so what did you do with the asparagus? You just blanch it?
Yeah, we just blanched it about a minute in some boiling water.
And this is?
This is spring mix.
Spring mix?
So, yeah, it's an assortment of little baby lettuces. Use whatever kind of lettuce you want. Arugula. There's some baby spinach. There's some Lola Rosa.
Right.
Some baby romaine.
So a lot of flavor in there.
A lot of flavor, a lot of texture too.
So we've got some goat cheese here.
Yeah.
And it says sun-dried tomatoes and artichokes and mushrooms. So,
that's right.
Okay, so what do we do next?
Yeah, okay. Well, that's all the ingredients. And what we want to do is make a dressing first.
All right.
And
so that's grain mustard.
this is some grain mustard. We're making a grainy mustard vinaigrette.
All right.
And I like to start with a nice creamy kind of grainy mustard, or this and a little bit of Dijon. I add some sugar to this just to offset the sort of the acidity of the mustard. Maybe a little bit more.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to add, I'm just going to give that a little stir, maybe a little bit of salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, okay.
Yep.
And all these ingredients are compliment from Foodland of Woodstock.
Great,
Foodland.
yeah. So we're just going to add a little bit of vinegar, and I just realized
with some lemon juice.
Yeah, some lemon juice, sorry, yep. So any type of acid, and you know, I say at the college, I like to teach the students recipes that are very flexible, right?
Yeah,
you can
change
up, and that's the beauty of cooking. You can.
So we have some vinegars, some
lemon juice, the mustard, sugar, mustard, salt, pepper,
and a little bit of olive oil.
Maybe Nathan can help you with this because we want this to kind of thicken up.
All right.
So Nathan's just going to kind of
it's a two-man job.
Yeah, well, it can be if you want. Yeah.
How many chefs does it take to make a salad dressing?
Yeah,
Two.
Right. All right, we'll stop there, and then that's it. We'll just give it a good mix, and that'll kind of come together. And that's basically it.
Well,
see how that'll start to thicken up.
So Nate here is doing some mushroom here.
Quarter up some mushrooms.
We're going to eat them raw.
They're going to be heated up with the asparagus in the pan.
All right. So I think I smell the trout. That's the trout is...
Yes, we can take that out. Sure.
Okay. I'm going to go behind you.
Sure. First,
Nice. Look at that.
this one off, and that will need a couple more minutes.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to let it sit, or should we open it up?
Sure, we can open it up while Nathan's doing that. So what we do is we bring that out. You can bring it on a plate, and
Look at that.
your knife or a pair of scissors.
Woo.
You can see
Oh, that
just,
smells
smell that.
really good.
yeah, and then
Wow.
the tarragon.
So you can just serve right
Just
inside the
serve
parchment
right in
paper.
that. Yeah, keep it simple, right?
All right.
You don't even have to dirty any dishes.
Look at that. All right. So we're going to let that rest a little bit, and then we're going to get the salad going.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what are we doing here,
wonderful.
Nate?
I just quartered up the mushrooms, so they still pretty big, so you can taste the mushroom in the salad.
Okay. And we have sauteed some garlic before.
That's right. So we've roasted a little bit of garlic here,
Okay.
and just cooked it nice and slow so it gets soft and caramelized. All these items are going to go into a pan. So I've started heating up my saute pan, and you want to start with the ingredients that take a little bit longer to cook. In this case, the mushrooms.
Mushroom,
So we'll let
okay.
them soften up a little bit, and then everything else is just going to.
Do you use a little bit of olive oil?
A little bit of olive oil,
Okay.
yep, to heat that up, and then we'll just season it with a bit of salt and pepper.
So just recap here. So we got asparagus blanched and the mushroom all quartered, and we've got some sun-dried tomatoes and
Yeah.
goat cheese,
Yeah.
and the vinaigrette is ready to go.
Yeah, the
And we have
vinaigrette's-
the spring mix.
Yep. So what's going to happen next then is, Nathan, if you don't mind, if you could toss the greens, the spring mix in our vinaigrette, and we've got some here you can use, and then we can add the sun-dried tomatoes to that.
Sweet. All right.
And the sun-dried tomatoes in.
All right. That looks really colorful. It's good enough to eat. All right, freehand tossing. Is that what you learned in culinary school?
There you go.
There we go.
Balance.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break from here, and then we'll continue doing when we'll come back from the break. Welcome back to Simply Cooking with Jed. Today with me is Chef Patrick Hersey and Nate Huntingford, the student. All right, so we're sauteing some mushroom. We're going to make a warm salad, and we've got asparagus that's blanched, and we've got some artichoke hearts, and the trout is just looking awesome. That is calling my name there, and we have some spring mix that's tossed with the right,
Yeah,
made
great
right
mustard,
mustard, yeah, salad. And so, what do we need to do?
Well, what we want to do is make our toppings here. So we've got our mushrooms, which are almost fully cooked. I'm going to start adding some of the other ingredients.
That's the roasted
That's
garlic.
the roasted
Oh,
garlic.
Yummy.
And you know,
The vampire
don't be
will be
afraid.
visiting you.
yeah. Leave it. You know, I just took some cloves and cut them in half, but I cooked them nice and slow.
Okay.
So they get soft and really mellow out the flavor.
Awesome.
So they're almost sweet.
So is this what you teach at the college?
Yeah.
I
This
love
is one of a lot of different dishes we do. And
So what else do you teach in the college?
well, one thing we saw Nathan cutting earlier there, knife skills are
Knife
really
skill.
important. We do
Yeah.
a whole course devoted to that.
How not to cut yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. Food safety as well, how to handle and store properly.
Okay.
And then we focus a lot on basic techniques. It's all based on kind of classic French methods, and then we go from there.
So mostly French stuff.
Yeah, in the first year anyway. And then as they progress, things get a little bit more.
Maybe I should sign up.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right.
You know,
So what else is happening there?
Well, we just finished our regular semester, and we're heading into our summer term. We've got a cohort of students now. They're just kind of. Sorry, you were asking about the pan, weren't you?
Well,
Both, too.
Yeah.
So I just added my artichokes and my asparagus, and we can add a little bit of seasoning. Maybe Nathan, we could give that a little shot of
so
salt.
did you
and
have
pepper.
to peel all the asparagus? Like,
Well, yeah. What we do is we just kind of break the bottom off where it's
Yeah.
really woody, and then we just peel it up a little bit for presentation.
and you blanch it in hot water for
The salt and pepper got me there.
It's the pepper.
Yeah, just a quick sort of blanch. You can barbecue it as well.
do you teach that too?
That's right. Try to keep it in the pan, not on the stove. And the reason why I like warm salads is that you can add just about any ingredient you want. Really, it's so so versatile.
So this salad will have beautiful spring mix with the whole grain mustard dressing,
Just do
and some
something like
sun-dried
that.
tomatoes.
Yeah, so just for a little bit of color.
Okay. Presentation is
Oh
important,
yeah,
right?
it's so
We
important.
eat with our eyes first, right?
That's right. That's right. And that's something else we teach the students, just to
All right. So you place
Make it
the
look good.
asparagus strategically. Very nice.
That's
very
right.
nice.
I mean, you don't have to fuss over it. You want it to look good, but.
Yeah.
And then we could take some of our mushrooms, our artichokes, and garlic.
Look at
We'll
that.
just kind of. put
That's
that over.
that's a $10 salad right there.
That's right. It's
Yeah. Yeah. There's some roasted garlic in there.
Roasted
Smelling
garlic.
really good. Yeah.
And then what I usually do is we'll take. We've got a bit of goat cheese to put on top. And I usually drizzle just a little bit more of the vinaigrette on top.
Okay.
Just to give it a bit of moisture, and it helps with the presentation.
Right.
Yeah, and then, so
So Nate, exciting things is happening. You'll be working in Banff Spring Hotel for a little bit.
For
and,
the whole summer, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. That's
Part
great.
of the college experience, I guess.
Yeah.
It's placement I had to do to graduate the program.
Yeah. So how come you get to Banff Spring?
I just decided to.
Connection?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Good idea to go out west, see
Yeah.
what that has to offer.
well,
So
one of
some
the things.
goat cheese on there.
Yeah.
Now, what do we use goat cheese? Is that better cheese than cow cheese?
Well, you know, it is. It's got a nice tang to it. And I think that's one thing that sets it apart
Is it
from.
is it
from
skin,
dairy.
is it more healthy too? Or?
It is, yeah,
Yeah?
lower in
Goat?
fat, and
Lower in
and
fat.
you know, we try to do things that are local. I mean, we make all kinds of cheeses locally, and I know goat
Is
cheese.
cheese making also one of the courses in your?
Not at this time.
Okay.
We're working towards an artisanal cooking program that should be up and running in the next couple of years. It's just in its development stages right now, but for now we just work with a lot of the different
I'm
products.
salivating here.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds really looks really good. So
Yeah.
okay, so recap also to Ontario Milk. Producers also the title sponsor of this show. So
Wonderful.
Yeah, so we're
so
gonna use a lot
any of
milk
their
and
cheeses
products.
would be
Right.
wonderful in this.
So this is
yeah.
looking really good. I wish the audience can smell this. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll take a break. Coming back, we'll taste what we made today.
Wonderful.
Local trout and local salad with homemade vinaigrette.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Simply Cooking with Jed. Today we made trout, local fresh trout from Otterville. And Chef Hersey is making made a salad, and then we're going to plate this awesome looking trout and salad here. I am just like waiting to dive in here.
Just get a little bit of that wine and
That looks so
butter
good.
sauce to go along with it.
Yeah.
There we are.
So, yeah, I get to taste this. I didn't have to make anything today. Yeah, look at that. This is awesome. Okay, so trout and salad. This is healthy
Yes.
and low fat
Yeah.
and full of vitamins and
It's
everything
fun,
else.
it's easy, it's local, everything that cooking should be.
Chef Hersey, thank you so much, and Nate.
very welcome.
And good luck with your Bench Spring
Thank you.
material.
Good luck
So,
with that.
thank you for watching Simply Cooking with Jed. Thank you for all the sponsors, your show sponsors, mostly Roses for the flower arrangement, and Food Land for the for all the ingredients, and Sears for the kitchen, the fridge, and the cord from Nathan's father. And it's all about community.
Yes.
And this show is all about community and local products and local farmers and local people. So. More at Rogers TV. Thank you for watching Simply Cooking with Jed.